that squad. Could you just take us through the names, like the Batusi or Basim, the guys who have come in?
Yeah, you have Batusi Obas. I think he deserves it to be with us. It's a type of midfielder we don't have for the moment. So it's up to him now to show himself and to stay with us. And you have Ntsako. Ntsako did a very good season with Supersport. He's a young player and he's fast, has a good left foot. So I think he deserves it also.
Yeah, and also being a start, even the end of the season, could be something down.
I think as a Bafana Bafana coach now, I'm on a stage that the decisions becomes more difficult because, as you said, I have to choose. I have to choose. Can I take Mayo or will I take another striker? Can I take Mudau or do I have to take Morena? So there are choices to make now for some positions, and this is difficult, I know, and there will always be a discussion when you make a decision. But I do it not only on quality basis, but sometimes you have to do it also and looking further. What can I do with this player? When I can give you an example, you take Rapala Morena, he can play on different positions. So if you have to choose between Moby, Morena and Mudau, this is very important that you have a player who can play on different positions. So again, it's not so easy. It's not so easy to do sometimes, but okay, this is my responsibility and this is my job.
Yeah, and Morocco also just announced their squad. Maybe what you make of that squad, I mean, the quality or just what you think of that team.
You know, Morocco is showed how good they are. They were third in the World Cup, and we know all those players, and everyone knows those players because they are playing in very big teams in Europe. We saw yesterday. We still saw two players, Amrabat, Fiorentina, Agert in West Ham. So yes, it will be a tough game, but I'm happy with that game because I'm sure that comparing with last year Morocco game, that we progressed. We have a better team now, but I know we have to show it on the pitch on next Saturday. So I hope we can do it, and I'm sure we can do it. But please don't ask victory. If we can win, we will do it because that should be very good. But don't start criticizing again when we should lose that game because we played against the third best team of the world.
Coach, you speak about Morocco being a tough game. Where exactly would you say their strengths are? Where do you think the threat will be for your team playing against that Morocco side?
Yes, it's a little bit a pity that we can't select players for COSAFA, players that are not really ready now for Bafana Bafana. It should be good for them to get some international experience, but yeah, the league didn't want to release the players because it was not a FIFA window, and that is a pity because there are players, still players. Yeah, I will tell you Magerman, for example, of Keenan Phillips from Supersport, young players who need to have that international experience, and a tournament like COSAFA could help a lot for those players. But okay, this is a decision that is made. And we will have to do it now with other players, and COSAFA will be played with players of first division.
Coach, you've also always been vocal about the condition and the form of a player like Percy Tau, who's not always been available for you in his best conditions. Yeah, but this time he's doing very well. He's in form.
I think
how does that affect the way?
I think many things are changed for Percy in Al Ahly. He's now a standard player. He even scored again at the first leg of the Champions League. So this is another Percy Tau than 1 year ago. And I always said that at that moment he didn't play enough. It's very important for every player to play your games. If you don't you can be the best player of the world. You don't have those rhythm of the games. You don't have the intensity of the games, even when you train good. And that was the problem with Percy Tau in the last games. You saw already a difference against Liberia. And I said always, a good Percy Tau can help us a lot. So I think now he's in very good shape. It's again Percy Tau like we have to know him, and I'm very happy with it.